Today I'm working on some stuff that's been laying around in the yard that I gotta get cleaned up. Some stuff from the trailer and stuff from other junking projects. I gotta get them all cleaned up and separated. It's a bunch of little tedious stuff. Trying to get every little piece of copper, or aluminum, or brass. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to stack up the weight after a couple, 2 or 3 days. Got this old air conditioner I'm gonna tear apart. See what I can get out of it. There's usually quite a bit of copper in these old air conditioners. You have radiator that you got in there also. It's a little bit of an older model, so everything's a little thicker and it's going to bring a little bit more at the scales. The newer models, the radiators ain't as thick and ain't as heavy, and they have way less components on the inside and they don't hardly weigh nothing. Now you're going to want to separate this into about 4 different piles: steel, copper, electrical wires, and then radiator. Not going to be a whole lot of aluminum in this older type. Now I'm still going to have these 2 pieces right here to take apart later. Some motor inside the canister. For now I'm going to cut these copper pipes off, stack them up with the rest of the copper. Now I'm snipping off these ends because there's a little piece of steel on there. You have to get that off the radiator to get the best price. Just throw them cut-offs into your copper pile so the weight keeps going up. Now you really don't want to try to separate the copper and the aluminum from the radiator because it's just going to take a whole lot of time and you're not going to come out that far ahead just to sell it like that. Doesn't quite pay as much for the radiator price as copper, but it's still not a bad price. Got 4 pounds of copper. 8 pounds of radiator. And right there, that's around 25 pounds of steel. That's from just the air conditioner on this, but I had some other parts in there I threw in for the copper. We still have this left over to tear apart, and it has copper in it also. And I got another batch of steel sitting on the side that that was gathered up for today. We have a little bit of brass here, 3 or 4 pounds. And there's some number 1 copper, 1 pound. This is just all stuff I worked on for about 2 or 2.5 hours this morning, trying to gather up a little bit for a couple days. And I believe that's some aluminum that I had managed to salvage out of some other stuff laying around. It's about 4 or 5 pounds. There's the rest of the steel, another 25 pounds. That was some stuff that I salvaged out of some stuff I tore apart earlier today. So I had about 50 pounds of steel that I gathered up. And there's a little bit of wire I have there also. 2 pounds.